those red lights. To make some noise. It's raining out here. Everybody seems happy in this area. A lot of tourists. Big smiles. But what's going on inside in the darkness no one talks about, cares about, thinks very much about? It's called slavery. It's going on right here, right now. And you don't care. Well, I care, and I have a message for you, women, any men here too, trapped in the sex trade. You're victorious, you're champions, but you don't feel or know it or see it yet. But because of my voice, because what I'm saying to you today, you are. Your bonds are being broken and they're falling off of you. And you can get up, the light is shining for you, and you can walk out. When God puts something like beauty in a thing, it's always there, no matter how beat up or tattered that thing gets, because He put it inside. Like these flowers here, He put the beauty there, so nobody, no human can take it away. No one can pluck out the beauty itself, because it's inside the thing He made. When God created you, He put value inside of you. He put something worth loving inside of you. And no one can take that away from you. No matter how many words they speak against you or any feeling they put on you, no matter what gets said or done, your value is part of who you are. It can't be taken away. I want to have an exclusive with you, a one-on-one talk with you. No touch, no touching, no bad motive, no money. Just to talk. Just to talk. Because I want to soothe you. I want to bring you some relief. So I'm talking just to you who are involved. To say this is not your life. You're not confined to this. You're not stuck in this. It seems like it. That's a lie. That's the biggest lie. It tries to hold you from your past. It tries your past, the connection, tries to hold you to keep you doing the same thing in the future, but it's not true. It's a lie. You can step on that. You can step on the slavery of the past, and it will not stay on you. You can do something different. You can. It's your turn. It's your turn to try. Give it a try. Stand up and see. Do what I'm talking about. Dignity. Dignity is yours. Dignity didn't come from a person, so no one can steal it. I told you that. God put it in you. So when they try to take it from you for money, try to use you, try to rape you, they can't steal your dignity because it was put in by God. And He knows. He's the only one that knows how valuable you are and the dignity He put in you, how much there is there. There's a lot. There's a lot. You didn't lose your dignity. You didn't lose that. No, you did not. You may have lost other things. Money, comfort, a life, time, health. He can give all those back double to you. And I'm telling you, He will. He will. You listen to me because He will. He'll give you double. He'll give you double if you come out, because He loves you. And that dignity He put in you can't be tarnished. It can't be changed. It's like money. You have a coin, it's worth a certain amount. If the coin is run over by a truck, If it falls in the sewer, you know, if someone spits on it, if someone throws it away, it has the same value it always had. You're loved. My Father wants you to know that you're loved. My Father wants you to know that He's put dignity in you. My Father wants you to know that there's hope in your future. My Father wants you to know that you're not stuck because He's come to rescue you. He put what you need around you. He is allowing you to stand up, back off the past, move forward out, and don't worry about people. They're wrong. But you stand. You stand. You do. You do, because He loves you. He's real. You can think totally different than what any human or society has ever said or thought about you. So I've come to you with good news today. You know what? You can have a new start. Today marks the beginning of a new start. For you, you step across the line and have a new start. It's totally available to you. When you're working in a sweatshop, just working and working and working, I'm talking about sex slavery. When you're working like that, people don't care. They just want to use you to make sure they get their money. You're like a machine. They put a quarter in, they want you to move and dance. And they want to get their hands on you. Dirty hands. But listen, you will have a voice. Someone's being healed right now of a throat problem, disease that went into your throat. It's healed right now as I speak to you. What you do, just check the area. You'll see that you were healed. Physically, miracle came to you. You're worth so much. You're amazing. It's a new day. The thing about my dad, who is God, the one that people call God, the masses call God, is that he doesn't get tired of helping people. He has no problem helping. And his love is amazing all the time. He's full of love. He's amazing. It blows my mind. It'll blow your mind too. It'll blow your mind too. How much love comes out of a person, one person, and it's God. It's real. It's real, but we can make mistakes, and others can make mistakes against us and hurt us. So life for most people is a mess. It's a mess. For you, life has been a mess, but those prison walls are bursting down right now. There's a change happening for you now. So you can get out for good, and have a new start. Not just like everybody else. No, better, more glorious because your hand will be with Him. You'll hold hands with God, His power. You'll connect Him with His power, and you'll know a new life, a life of light, power, joy, all kinds of good things. Can't really describe. Too good. They're too good. But He's giving them to you as you hear me and as you accept what I'm saying. He'll give them to you freely. It's a gift. It's free. Your life is bigger than your body or your present circumstance. Your life is huge. It's bigger. And God has been waiting for this moment to basically get His hand around you and help you and make you see how valuable you are. You're like gold. You're way more valuable than a bank. And a bank is very protected. If you go to a bank, it's protected. You have guards, you have all this. Humans protect it because they value it. But God values you, and He's protecting you from this day on. If you'll do what I'm going to share with you, He'll protect you. He'll take care of you. It's real. So why do I smile? Why do I smile? I'm talking about a heavy subject. Why am I smiling? Because there's hope for you. There's hope. It's big. It's big. There's a key to unlock the shame, the trap, the bondage you've been in. There's a key to unlock your destiny. You have the dignity. It's already yours. It can't be taken. But you need the key to unlock your destiny. So you see yourself again like the little girl that you are. That is virginal, untainted, not belonging to anybody, not subject or slave to anybody. Just a little girl holding the hand of God, your Father. He becomes your Father now, not humans, God. You don't need a bad father. You need the real one, who's God. He's invisible. He's a spirit. And He has a way out for you. Today. Today. It starts today. It has to start today. It starts now. The key and the way out is a person. It's a person, but you can't see him with your physical eyes. He's way too high, way too big for that. Way too big. And you've heard about him, but negative, most likely. Or maybe you wondered about him or thought positively about him, but he seemed like somebody just, you're not sure. Let me introduce him to you. He's my hero. His name's Jesus Christ. The Christ, the Messiah. He's Jesus. He laid his life down for you. He died. When he died on a cross, it wasn't for himself, and it wasn't because of evil men. Of course, there were evil men. He was taking your place in the sex shop. He was taking your place in misfortune. He was taking your place in pain. He was taking your place. He was drinking the bad medicine, the evil poison that you've been drinking. He took it. He drank it too, so that he can now. He's the key that unlocks you and lets you go free. It was so that he can now take you out of that mess and give you a new life, a new start. So different than you've ever seen or thought of. So different than you've ever tasted or touched. So different. His name's Jesus. He's the answer. He's the answer. So you grab hold of his hand. How do you do it? You've heard me. Listen, after he died, it seemed like all hope was lost on the earth to the people who knew him. But it wasn't. It was just beginning. Just beginning. There was darkness. And then there was a new start, a new day. And it's still here for you. It's here now for everybody who listens, everybody who calls on Jesus. You enter the new day. You walk into that light. It's a new day for you. You take his hand. He takes your hand. It's from your heart. You talk to him. You believe. You say, you just accept what I'm saying, and you say, Jesus, help me, save me. Because 3 days after he died, he rose. He rose. He rose from the dead, and he has a new body. You can't see it unless he shows you. He'll walk into your room and show you. But he'll also show you other ways. He can show you in a lot of ways, but you'll know. If you don't know, then you don't know. But he'll let you know. And you'll see his hands, the scars in his hands from the cross. And then guess what? They're outstretched like this towards you, both of them. Both hands are outstretched. And he's saying, welcome home. Welcome home. Come to me. Come to me. Not social services. You can go to them, but don't trust them. They may use you. They may abuse you. They're there while the evil's going on. But Jesus saves you. And it's forever. It's for good. It's eternal. So what you do is you call on him and ask him. And he'll be there quicker than you can think. And he'll begin to save you at that moment. He's been looking for you. and he found you. He found you today. Jesus did. He's loves you, and he's reaching out to you, and he accepts you. Regardless of your scars, he knows how to heal those. In fact, he heals those. They may show so differently in the future. It's like no pain, no suicide thoughts, no pain from the scars of the past. Healed. And you can show people, look, went to the right person at the right time. He healed me. That's the only thing that'll be left, is the ability to show, hey, I got healed. Because he gives you a new, it's like he clothes you in white. He puts white clothing on you. I'm so excited for you. Because he'll take you forward automatically from here. You called on Jesus, he's going to take you forward automatically. It's a new beginning. Doors are opening for you. New doors. When you believe in Jesus, I mean for real, from your heart, when you make him your Lord, he takes charge over you. He takes responsibility for you from then on. And he brings people into your life. He helps you get people out of your life. He changes the scenery of your life. He changes the color on the inside of your life, like inside of your mind, your body, everything changes. And your relationships, how you talk with people will change. And your destiny, he gives you a destiny, and he gives you a new life that he puts on the inside of you. And you start an amazing journey and adventure, and the end of it for you now, if you accepted Jesus as your Lord, if you really say, okay, and you make him your Lord and your King, then your end is really good. It's really, really, really good. Really good. And he'll take care of you. He'll show you where to go, what to do. You'll start doing things very differently. You'll do things totally differently, but not like the unbeliever world too. You won't act like them either, because they're not right either. They allowed this whole thing. They like it, or they want the money from it. They tolerate it. They don't understand. Don't follow them. Don't worry about them. Follow Jesus. He's real. He loves you. You're with him, in him. He unlocked you today, those chains. I know that some who are watching me haven't done it yet, but if you take the key that I've given you, his name's Jesus. The one who was in Israel, who died for you. That's the one I'm talking about. Who rose again 3 days. 3 days later, rose from the dead. He's alive, and he's now at the top. And if you accept him, you go to the top. He's the key to remove your chains. And it's an individual decision. You have to choose. The key goes into your mind, unlocks where you've been at. And then you don't slip and fall in your future like before. What else do you need? Tell him, I'm here to help you. Jesus came to me, changed me, saved me. Now he sent me, so I go to you. And I bring good news to you to tell you you're free. By accepting him, you're free. People will not understand. They think, how can it be that simple? It's that simple. And then you take that key and apply it and get out of your circumstance and start your new life. Your new life starts today. Make changes. You're not a sex object. You're not someone that people look and laugh at. You're not somebody that can be bought or used. You're a perfectly loved person that's now embraced by Jesus. Let him teach you to love again. Let him teach you to trust men and women and to get out of any of that stuff, because he will teach you, he will help you. Let him do it. Let him. You can trust him.